Good evening and welcome to the debate. We've got two fine gentlemen here running both for president, so let's see what they have to say. Gentlemen, our first question for today is going to be, of course, about war. Should we have more or should we have less? We'll start with you on the left there, sir. Now listen here, so we can't have, the world without war. I mean, the world has been shaped by war for centuries and everything. It's like, if you pour yourself a glass of milk, are you really gonna just sit there and just drink it? No, you're gonna want some cookies with it too. So I consider, war is the cookies and the world is the milk. So we can't have one without the other, And I think, of course, that getting into a war, really boosts up, industry and everything. It's this way to get these factories all working and stuff, to get people working out there and everything, get them nice stable jobs and whatnot while we fight the war. And there we go. And then, once the war is over, we can start another one, and then we just have more factories and everything and more jobs. So more war means more jobs. Don't you want that? Let's go to our next debater here. Yes, what do you think, sir? Well, I think that's kind of ridiculous. I respect your opinion, of course. Well, thank you, man. But, I personally believe that, war is not the answer and everything. Think about, all of the money that we're spending on war, and think about how much pizza we could buy if we just move that funds over to the pizza fund, and then we'll be happy, people, sometimes people come up to me, like diplomats and stuff like that, they're like, hey, should we start a war? And every time I tell them no, and they're like, oh, okay, yeah. So they listen to reason and everything. If we just talk stuff out, we just we have this nice big meeting, everybody's like, whoa, guys, I'm so angry right now. And I'll just be like, just don't be angry. And then they're like, oh, yeah, right, yeah. So, see, these are the easiest solutions that we can present right now for avoiding war and getting more pizza. You know what, man? Yeah, I don't really like that, but, I think you're a nice standout guy. I respect a guy that, is against war and everything. It's not a clean sort of deal, so, a guy that likes pizza, is a good guy in my heart, even though I strongly disagree with your opinion. Yeah, man, yeah, I think your opinion is, literally the worst opinion I've ever seen in my entire life, but you seem like a nice guy. Oh, well, thanks, man. The presidential debates. Today we have this guy versus this guy. Oh, get your phones ready, folks. There's gonna be a lot of tweets you're gonna want to make after this one. Let's get started, shall we? Today we're gonna be talking about the environment. What should we do about it? Should we destroy it with a nuclear bomb, or should we actually care for it? Let's see what they have to say. Now listen, before we start this debate, there's been a lot of talk about my hair. Listen, guys out there, we're talking about the environment, let's talk about my hair. My hair is real, it's great, everybody loves it and stuff like that. It's all natural, I don't dye it or anything like that, I'm not like 1,000 years old and stuff like that. It's not like I would ever get gray hair. My genetics are simply superior than yours. And that's alright, superiority is totally fine if you're right. So there we go, yeah, what do you think over there, you stupid idiot? Well, I think you're completely dumb and unreasonable and everything. We should be talking about the environment, like the environment where I'm gonna beat you up and stuff like that and make you see the reason and everything, because I am obviously right. Alright, listen, we gotta focus on this this environment thing. So I think the environment is pretty interesting, but what isn't interesting is that book that you wrote last week. I saw that, I read that book, I ate it. That was how uninterested I was in it. It was better to me as a sandwich than it was as an actual readable book. Listen, the environment is very nukeable, but, you know what else is very nukeable? Your freaking house, man. It's so big and stuff like that to even pay taxes and everything, man. I mean, you look freaking ridiculous, man, when you spend all of that money you're supposed to be using on taxes on your hair. What? No, not the hair, man. Come on, it's really perfect. It's beautiful. It's lovely, man. Everybody loves the hair, man. But you know what everybody doesn't love? They don't love your hair. So, if you want a president with great hair, you got him right here. If you want a president with bad hair, oh, there he is right there, but don't vote for him because he's stupid. Well, I figured we've covered the environment perfectly. Let's talk about, pizza.